It is not that whoever goes to school will get a white collar job.
One thing that I can say, this is one project that can fight unemployment among our educated societies.
Unemployment is a global problem. So I think every school would carry on such skills to give to their pupils or students so that they can be self-reliant after school.
You have 6 chicks and 1 broiler. Amazing. And you?
I have 7 chicks and the one turkey.
7 chicks and 1 turkey. Dear viewers, kindly ask yourself, what does your child have? And as a parent, if you come and get a feel and just see exactly how things are done. Keep watching, keep subscribing to Teachers TV Africa. Welcome, my dear viewers. We are still at Minaka Kindergarten and Primary School. So they have a very exciting project. And this project, the main objective is to see ways on how they make learning complete. So it is one thing that other schools can pick a leaf from. One thing that I can say, this is one project that can fight unemployment among our educated societies. So let our big man tell us more about the project.
I'm Andrew Kasaga, and I'm working as the manager of this project under Minaka Kindergarten and Primary School. The reasons why we started the project was to teach these pupils we're having in school how to be self-reliant. Like after school, then after getting the points at school, they can easily start the projects they want, like basing on what they got from here. More especially this poultry project. So we teach them on handling the chicks from the day-old chicks up to the selling time. It's what we do. So by the time they leave Minaka, they are able to carry on the poultry, more especially in broilers, which is very easy for them and everyone. So that is all about the project.
Thank you very much. According to you, is it one thing that parents take serious, or it is one thing that you have at least to take a lot of time telling them this is good for your children? So what is the response from parents?
Some parents take it serious and they are positive about it, but others don't want to know. As you know, people think doing farming is something like is for uneducated people, for poor people. That's why we brought it in school, so that these people get to know that farming is okay to everyone. More especially when you're educated, farming becomes more easy and very comfortable with anyone who is educated. You can do any other thing as you're carrying on farming. So some parents take it serious, while others don't. But we are planning to make them to like adopt it, bring it into their mind, and they get some space at home and they give it to their pupils after them learning from here.
Thank you very much. Now this goes to their parents. At least farming is not a crime, and it's not a job for people who didn't attain education. It just made it betters your education. So like we are looking at, how old is this bird? Yes, how old is it? And it is very big. Members, look at this.
This bird is 2 months old.
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months old. It was remainder from the last batch we took out. So this is 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much does it cost? Like if a person would like to buy that?
If a person wants to buy this at farm, it may cost 40,000 at farm here at school in Minaka, because we also sell them out to other people in the area. So at farm, it could buy 40,000, but out there, I don't know. It may go for 60 or 70,000 shillings.
Because the truth is, if 40,000, it is. How many kilos are those?
It is something like it is something like 5 kilos. Going to 6 kilos.
Members, it's a real bird. Eh?
Yeah.
Like 6 kilos, not 5 kilos.
Yeah.
Like 6.
5 going to 6.
5 going to 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the feeding?
The feeding, we give them pelleted food. Since maize is expensive, pellet would work for them. Because when you see the prices of maize and you compare, when you add more additives, feed concentrates, it becomes more expensive. So we substitute with pellet, which whereby it is ready-made food. You only bring it out and they eat. No more mixtures, no what. It is already made food. That's why. Well, that's what we give them. It is pelleted food.
And now, how do you select the children? Do you select them who come for this project? Is it out of passion or it is by force that each child has to participate in the poultry project?
Since this is a school and parents sent their children here not to face challenges of the world before they reach the time. So we get those with passion. We don't force anyone, but at least all of them, more especially the boarders, really take it as passion. So all of them join us and we work. We teach them what to do. They vaccinate. Oh, it is unfortunate that you came at a day when we are not vaccinating, but some children would be doing vaccination. So we teach them like that. So through passion, we don't force anyone. If someone doesn't want it, it is okay. But I think more of the children here like the project.
Now, finally, I would like to find your piece of advice to so many schools, because currently, what the biggest challenge that we have in Africa is unemployment. That you know, and we are educating so many people who get out of school with qualification, no skill. So, what could be your advice to Africa, to the entire world, on how we can fight unemployment?
My advice to Africa, and more especially here in Uganda, it is unemployment is a global problem. So I think every school would carry on such skills to give to their pupils or students so that they can be self-reliant after school, because it is not that whoever goes to school will get a white-collar job. But someone can go and carry on such a project in school. They teach the learners how to do it so that they can really get what to do after school. So I would encourage every school to get at least a project. For us, we specializing in poultry, but there are so many projects, more especially in farming, in other technical work schools can do before even when someone can. Yeah. So we want. We advise every school at least to carry on a project, because unemployment is everywhere. So that is the way we can easily fight unemployment in Africa and Uganda.
Thank you very much. I said unemployment is everywhere, but the only way how we can fight it is by skilling and equipping our learners with a skill. And what would you tell to all the viewers of Teachers TV Africa?
All the viewers of Teachers TV Africa, I would encourage you to bring your children first of all to Minaka, because we don't only do classroom work. We also go out of class. We also have gardens behind there. Next time we shall have a view of them.
Thank you. For him, he has advised you to bring your children to Minaka, and if I'm also stamping in it, based on what I've seen, I surely stamp in it simply because it is something which is very, very interesting. Thank you, our dear viewers, for watching Teachers TV Africa. Thank you for subscribing to Teachers in Need, and kindly hope you have learned something. And as a parent, if you come and get a feel and just see exactly how things are done. Keep watching, keep subscribing to Teachers TV Africa. Members, as you can see here right now, we are still at school, and in this school they have a poultry department or project, and it is being managed by the learners. So it is something that other schools can also pick a leaf from, and then see ways on how we can have such projects in our respective schools. These are the I don't know whether they are layers or broilers or the chicks, but they are, and purely they are taken care of by the learners. Right now we are climbing to see what is taking place. We are climbing. Currently we are still in a school. Most people wouldn't expect to find this in so many schools, majorly in town. But this is a challenging moment, simply because few schools can take time to show the learners such things. And as you can see here, what is happening, we are seeing a number of birds being reared by the school and the staff plus the learners. So kindly, I would like our coordinator or the project supervisor take us through. You are most welcome to Teachers TV Africa, and we are also excited to find this in a school. So we'd like to find out exactly what is this and why in a school would you be having such a project?
And by name's Orech Morris. This is a poultry project, as you can see. Probably we have 1,000 birds.
1,000 birds. Wow.
Yeah.
And like, what is the role of the students? Because I'm also seeing them here.
They come and give them water. They put in feeds. Sometimes they clean when the beddings get dirty. That's what they do.
And according to you, is it one venture that you would like, whereby a child who comes here at Minaka, is it one skill, or is it one area that they go out with, or it's a few learners who have interest?
Actually, most of the learners have interest in this because they like it. And it's simple and it is easily manageable. Yeah.
Now, according to you, which advice again would you be giving to other schools? Because you find to them this is more of wastage of space, and even like they don't want to bother about such things. What a child has to do in a school is all about learning, and even so many parents wouldn't like their kids to come here and get dirty.
The advice I would like to give to other schools is, it's like not every child or not every child like is good in class or is good in academics. So you should try other things outside class. Yeah, you find other children better in those things than in class.
Welcome to Minaka Kindergarten and Primary School, and their major focus is not only in books but also supporting learners to discover their gifts and talents. And one of the things that we have seen here, you can find the learners, they are fully participating in the poultry department. This is one thing which doesn't usually happen in so many schools in Uganda, simply because they believe that a child goes to school to purely study. So according to you, which advice would you give to parents and other schools?
I would advise them to like let their children learn other activities. Yeah, other activities in life apart from school. You know, this is practical. I think even in class we start about poultry, but there's no way you can do it without doing it practical.
Now, hope parents have heard that. And how many weeks does this bird take to become mature so that it is ready for consumption?
It takes 45 days.
45 days to become ready. So far, how old are they?
Now these ones are 3 weeks. They've made 3 weeks.
3 weeks, those are 21 days. Meaning by other 24 days they will be mature.
Yeah, 24 days.
And what is the feeding? Don't they overeat?
Of course they do. They can eat like 3 bags a day.
How many bags?
3 bags.
And how much is each bag?
Each bag costs 170,000.
If they can eat 3 bags a day, that is 170,000. Meaning in 10 days they would have eaten 1.7.
1.7 million.
They would have eaten 1.7 million. And is it does it really, at the end of the day, does it yield the needed results?
Yeah, it helps because actually most of the poultry farmers don't wait for those 45 days. We normally throttle like the birds. You take them off, you sell them off. Especially at 4 weeks, that's 1 month to 5 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks. Because when they make 4 weeks, it means they are ready.
Now, do you have enough clientele? Like, do you have people who have already placed bookings? And
yeah, the market is there.
The market is there.
Yeah, plenty.
Plenty. Wow. So isn't it one thing that we can also use, whereby if a child moves out of school like this, he can go and set up the same project in their respective homes and in the communities?
Yeah, it's okay. When a child goes out, you can easily start this because it is simple. It depends on the number of birds you have and it depends on the capital you have. But any amount of money can start this.
Any amount of money. Wow. And how many of you, according to the people standing before me here or beside me, how many of you have picked interest in this and are willing to take it up after school that yes, I'll start this?
For me, I know I'm going to start because for me, I have chicks here in the village. I have already started to make poultry.
How many do you have?
Now, so far, I don't know because I'm learning.
Okay. Meaning you don't make follow-up to find out how many chicks do you have there in the village?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And yes, you?
Chamia, in the village I have, but even at home I'm going to start because at home I have rabbits.
At home you have rabbits. How many?
Just 4.
You have 4. Wow, what about you?
Me, I have 6 chicks, and one boy and one broiler.
You have 6 chicks and 1 broiler. Amazing. And you?
Me, I have 7 chicks and the one turkey.
7 chicks and 1 turkey. Dear viewers, kindly ask yourself, what does your child have? At least this is one, it's a challenge anyway, because at the end of the day, they might be having limited numbers, but they are growing and they're gaining experience. So at the end of the day, when a child finishes studying, they are not unemployed, they employ themselves. So thank you very much. And which advice would you give to other schools? Now this is for schools, purely schools.
The advice I would like to give to other schools is like let them do other side projects apart from books, those kind of things, books and so. But other projects can be put aside so that a child goes out when he or she has some skills, and not to train them to be job seekers but job creators. He can start something for he or herself outside there.
Members, hope you have learned that and you have heard that from the horse's mouth. In order for us in Africa to fight job seeking, we should be job creators by starting up such ventures in our respective schools. Apart from giving children academic documents, let us also invest in giving them skills. Thank you for following Teachers TV Africa. Thank you for watching. Our main objective is to inform and transform nations. And at the end of the day, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. May God bless you.